In 1505 AD, Tulava Narasa Nayaka's son Veera Narasimha started to rule the Vijayanagar Empire. And after his death in 1509 AD, Krishna Deva Raya became the emperor of the Vijayanagar Empire. He was born to Tulava Narasa Nayaka and Nagala Devi in 1471 AD. He was the most famous and greatest king of the Vijayanagar Empire. He developed strong relationships with his prime minister Timmarusu. Timmarusu was Krishna Deva Raya's fatherly figure. With that said, let us start this episode. When he became the emperor, he had to face many revolts and rebellions across the empire. But he was not the one who would face defeat. He united all the chieftains in the Tungabhadra region and squashed all rebellions in the empire. Now that his rule in the Tungabhadra region was complete, he focused on expanding his empire. He was a brave and skilled warrior. He was successful in most of his campaigns. Even his campaigns had interesting stories. His first target was the Gulbarga region. The Gulbarga region was under the control of Yusuf Adil Shah. Yusuf Adil Shah had imprisoned the Bahmani Sultanate Mahmud Shah. He defeated Yusuf in battle and freed Mahmud, restoring order. For winning this battle, he was given the title Yavana Rajya Pratishthapanacharya. Another story goes like this. He wanted to capture the land of Odisha, so he attacked the kingdom. Odisha was being ruled by Gajapati Prataprudra of the Kalingas. Krishnadeva Raya succeeded in this conquest. Prataprudra, however, didn't want to give up his throne. Naturally, who would want to? So he gave off his daughter Jagan Mohini to marry Krishnadeva Raya. Krishnadeva accepted the offer and ensured peace. Now the empire was vast, from Kanyakumari in the south to Karwar in the north, from Cuttack in the east to Kerala in the west. Timmarusu, his prime minister, also defeated the Bahmani Sultan, taking control of Bidar, Bijapur and Raichur. In these conquests, he was not alone but supported by the Portuguese, who had settled in India back then. They provided him with guns from Europe. Why did they do this, you ask? It is because they wanted control of the port of Goa. It's probably the worst mistakes Krishnadeva Raya made. He succeeded in capturing the forts such as Udayagiri, Kondavidu and Kondapalli, which all belonged to the Gajapati rulers of Odisha. His ministers, neighboring kings and even foreign viceroys respected this great king. He was given many titles like Kannada Rajya Rama Ramana, meaning Lord of the Kannada Empire. Many temples were built in present-day Hampi, such as the Krishna Swami Temple, the Hazara Ramaswamy Temple, and the Vittala Swami Temple. The wealth that he earned was distributed into temples in his kingdom. He built a massive tall doorway structure named Gopuras, but they were changed to Raya Gopuras in Krishnadeva Raya's honor. He built irrigational tanks and reservoirs to support agriculture. As an emperor, he had to make sure that his subjects were safe during wars. So he built forts within forts to make sure that the attacker doesn't take full control of the fort. He was deeply passionate about arts and literature. He appointed 8 poets to write poems in his court. These 8 men were called the Ashtadiggajas. Alasani, Peddana, and Tenali Raman were the most popular of the Ashtadiggajas.